Sunlight in your hair, gentle on my skin. Kami ni sasu hizashi, yasashiku fureru. Mountains stand guard where our story begins. Yama yama ga minamoru ai no hajimari. In your sundress swaying, my heart quietly spins. Yureru sound o lesu ni kokoro wa tokimeku. A soft breeze carries memories of hope. Soyo kaze wa hokobu kibou no omoi. We follow footprints through forests of gold. Kogan no mori o yuku futari no ashiyaku. Oh, the mountains rise, the ocean sighs. Yama wa sobie, umi wa sasayaku. Wrapped in wonder, your gaze meets mine. Fushigi ni tsutsumare, hitomi ga kasanaru. Feel the wind that softly blows your dress. Doresu o nabikaseru, yasashii kaze o kanjite. In the stillness our hearts confess. Shizuke-san no naka de ai o tsutareu. Far beyond the horizon, the ocean calls your name. Chiheisen no moko, umi ga kimi wo yobu. Soft tides keep our secrets, weaving love into the waves. Uchiyoseru nami ni ai no shirabe o tsuzuru. Through evergreen forests we wander in time. Tsumidori no mori o ayumu toki o kanjite. In every rustling leaf our destiny aligns. Topa ga yureru tabi futari no unmei ga kasanaru. Oh, the mountains rise, the ocean sighs. Yama wa sobie, umi wa sasayaku. Wrapped in wonder, your gaze meets mine. Fushigi ni tsutsumomeru, hitomi ga kasanaru. My hand in yours, we stand where earth meets sky. Kimi no te o nigiri, sora to taichi ga majiwaru basho e. As the wind blows your sundress, our love will never die. Doresu nabiku kaze ni kinenai, ai o chikau.
Okay, everyone. Hope everyone is enjoying your... I think today is a Saturday. Let's call it a Saturday. Let's pretend it's Saturday. I don't have my gloves, and I don't know where I put them. Probably don't need them. Let's say I don't need them. Let's pretend I don't need any gloves today. So I got my blankets, and I've got my phone, and let's go. So, how you guys doing? So, got a lot of interesting things to talk about today. So we're going to be talking about things like the divine spark, things that deal with a lot of woo and spiritual woo. And we're going to talk about the life cycle, life, death, and how you prepare yourself for it. Also, guys, it'll be a little slower day for me today because I am battling pretty intensely. I'm battling a headache that is just really messing with me today. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go give Miss Sylvia some soup after we drop off the blankets.
Watch out for a slippy spot.
Let's drop these in here. Cock-a-doodle-doo is correct.
Okay, she's standing up.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to climb in, and then she started.
All right, well, you know what? Let's go get her some water. I'm
just gonna put this in the water thing so she can try it and then get water.
Okay, I'll do that. Ugh.
That's pretty liquidy.
Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia. Let me let me put this right here.
Hey,
That'll be good right there. Yeah. Got you some soup, Miss Sylvia. I'm gonna stop stepping on the bottom of my pants. Come on, Miss Sylvia, over here. Yeah, don't knock that over, just drink it. Oh, hey, Lisa, do you know where the benzene is? I know, but do you know where the benzene is? I'll put something on her. Sorry, guys, I know it's doing a bit of a ghetto lean right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, let's see if I can get this fit. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm going to bring it back. That should be good. Down just a little bit. Okay. Sylvia, what are you doing?
Peroxide and the
The gimbal's not working again. It's fine. This is more important. Oh, you don't just that's fine. This is more important right now. They can deal with tilted. Just stick it in snow.
I fix it.
Okay, great. Okay, obviously I don't know what she wants.
It is water.
Yeah. Because she's eating a lot of snow. Okay, so we need to go get Sylvia some water real fast. I'll get you some water, Sylvia. We're going to put the benzene and all that kind of stuff there. And we're going to, sorry, I don't know how much you guys could see. It probably wasn't a whole lot. But now we're going to get some water so that Sylvia can get some water. Can I get a little one?
The little ones. You can take whatever.
I just need to get her. I just want to get her one now. I can come back and get the rest of that in a bit. So it is for those that are wondering, it's starting to rain, but it's still pretty much in the high temperatures. It's still like in the 40s here. Lisa, we'll bring those here filled up. If you want to start putting that stuff in the bunnies because it's starting to rain. Don't necessarily want the cardboard to get wet. Oh no, how did that one get so foggy? There we go, that's a lot better. Okay. So we've got this. Turning over a little bit more this way. Okay. Let's get all this ready. Let's have our... So, why are we talking? So I know you guys saw Sylvia there, but she's 13 years old, and she's in the last, I'd say the last week or so, she's really been acting like she's going downhill. So because of that, I'm already planning just for myself, because she's an essential part of the farm. She's been here, since not since forever, but for the bulk of, I've had her longer, a bulk of the time, I should say. And we're in the last couple of years have been the great turnover, because I'd lost my dog Mytherin, and then a lot of our original cats that we had, and then Amatiel, which was the toughest one. Amatiel was the first cat I had as like my cat. So it was a tough one. But that being said, I've also lost a bunch of friends in the last couple of years. And I know a lot of people out there have a tough time trying to figure out what their spiritual beliefs are and how to handle things like that. Me, since I'm a reincarnationist, it's actually fairly simple for me, but it still doesn't make it, just because it's simple doesn't make it easier. Doesn't make it easier to deal with the stress and the loss and all of the sadness. So some of you, as a reincarnationist, that would mean most of you understand that puts me at odds with most of the religious beliefs that is commonplace. So I'm not a Buddhist. I did study Buddhism, but I've studied a lot of religions. I've studied Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity, Catholicism, neo-paganism, Druidity. So I've studied a lot of those. She's gonna want some water. I'll put you guys here, spin around. Sorry guys, the pig gets priority over the stream, but trying to get you guys at least into the area so you guys might be able to see what's going on if you're interested. So here, guys, you guys might find this interesting. I'll show you this because this is kind of fun. I kind of want to have it on videotape too because it is kind of fun. Oh, right there. Okay, Sylvia. Hold on. Anyways, what I was trying to show you there is she'll drink right out of the bottle, which is kind of fun. Not sure if you were able to even see any of it, but if you were, cool. I might give her another one in a bit. Okay. Lots of chores, guys, today. A lot on tap today. You guys get to stand there for a second because I don't want to forget this medicine sitting right outside in the snow. I want to be able to put it into the barn so I don't forget, because forgetting would mean the medicine goes bad. And don't want that. So, one thing is I know with Sylvia being, in her retirement age, she does require a lot of different attention, different kinds of attention, a lot more one-on-one, a lot more making sure she eats, a lot more making sure that things are how they need to be. So I make sure she has I didn't get her aspirin apple. I'll have to give her aspirin apple later. But doing things like that. Yeah. Okay. And so other thing. Okay. Don't worry about it, Jake. We're not. So okay, so what was I gonna say? I got preoccupied because there's a car, or we can look through the weeds, and if you guys want to see, if you guys look right behind me, you'll see there's a car that's going to try to make it up the hill. Why are we playing music in my hair? All right, that was weird. I thought we were going to see a car crash there, but we did not. So I don't know why that music was playing. If you guys could hear it, cool. If you couldn't, it was definitely blaring loud for me. So I was watching that. I was afraid there was going to be a car crash because the one car was going up and the other car was coming down. Okay. So let's pop in here and get the rest of this water filled up. I know when we talk like this, it's very chaotic and I'm bouncing around a lot. But so what are the other thing I want to mention is there is a lot of spiritual figures. So we have people like Buddha, Krishna, Lizu, and Jesus. And what I like is I like the term calling them avatars, that they're part of the divine and they are here to help get humanity back to where it needs to be. Because I personally think that humanity is extremely lost right now. I think for lots of reasons. I think we destroyed the family. I think we destroyed faith. I think we took third spaces away. And it's not just, it wasn't just COVID. It was a lot of stuff in general. That just happened to be a good, easy way to point and notice. It's kind of the bringing it to a head. So it's interesting because I'm walking on top of ice, on top of snow, and so every once in a while it creaks a little bit, and you can feel like it's gonna fall, like you're gonna fall through. So, okay. Let me put this here for Lisa. So, and let's continue on. Let's get some rabbit food. Put you guys right here. Get the box for some rabbit food. Here, Lisa, maybe you should put some of that food inside water.
What?
For Ducky, and let him eat it in the water. It'll be easier for him to digest and get through his system. Like he's a... Okay. I'm gonna get some rabbit food. I don't even know where are you guys. I put you guys over there. You guys get to do the ghetto lean again. Let's get this food here, and then we will continue on. Okay. You know, we're gonna have a nice longer conversation about divinity and being spiritual, and finding what's right for you. So, a lot of you might not be aware, but I have my own church, and I started a church quite a few years ago. Probably, 2 maybe, something like that, you know, so a good 23 or so years ago. This guy here. Actually, it's more exciting. I'm going to put you guys over here if I get these guys fed. You guys can actually see what we're doing. So, the reason I was saying about that, so I've used my church for quite a few things. So I've actually performed a handful of marriages. So I have helped with that. I actually have done one exorcism because somebody asked. I've done some hand fasting ceremonies. I have talked and given my thing for final farewells, so funerals, and we've also used the fact of my church to help people not with the craziness that was happening with medical requirements, and we've talked about. I have a friend who has not needed it, but if did need it, we would use it for school exemption. So my church, the official name of my church is the Tabernacle of Universal Understanding. For folks that want to know what the belief system is, so the belief system is uniquely yours. So I have it set up so that it is your faith-based. You come for fellowship, and you find other people that you can connect with, and you come for fellowship. It's in the style of a UU, for those that might be familiar with UU. It's in the style of a UU church. But the idea is I think that people I really have a firm belief that people need to have some type of faith. They need to believe in something. And so that is why I have used it. I also, the other big thing that my church will be used for, if it ever gets to the point, is to avoid the draft. And I'm saying that publicly because I do not support war. I do not support war of any kind. And so I will not ever support a draft. I actually can't think of any reason why I would ever actually support a draft, even if we were invaded. Because if we were invaded, I trust citizens that would want to join would join, and everybody else would stay and protect their farms, their family's land. And I would not want the government to take people away from being able to protect their family's property. So I am an advocate to abolish all aspects of the draft. And because of that, one of the core features of my church is we do not support war. We do not support involuntarily being forced to put your body in danger. So we will. Now, it doesn't mean I don't support the troops, and we have prayers for the troops and those that have volunteered to do wonderful things for this country. I thank them for their service, and I pray and give good energies out to them and their family. So those are things. So all that being said, I also have a very, very strong personal beliefs. And for those that want to know them or would like to hear them, I am always willing to share. But I am not to convert, because, again, the purpose of my church is to help reconnect you with your belief, your faith, and what you believe. Maybe you're Christian. Maybe you want to explore Christianity. Maybe you want to explore a Native American. Maybe you're an animist or a pagan. Maybe you're a Jew, or you're a Muslim, or you're a Buddhist, or you're Shinto. That's fine as well. I think that we all share the same idea of the source. We just have different avatars and different stories on how that is all supposed to work. And instead of using those stories to separate us like evil and the government and the man wants to do, we can use our stories. We can use our unifying belief in source, the divine, God, whatever you'd like to call it, and use that as a way to do better. That is an interesting hole there. This fell in. So the other thing I want to mention is, for those of you that might be out there, that you might say, Doc, I'm an atheist, or I just don't believe. I don't see proof. I don't see the good. I don't think that there is such thing. Or I think in evolution and everything is created. And I tell you to spend some time in nature, spend some time outside with a tree or with an animal or with a flower, and look at the beautiful artwork that was created for you. And I do 100% believe my statement when I say it was created for you. Because I do believe that it was. I do believe that everything on this planet, the beauty, the horror, the mundane, the exciting, was created for you. So there's the great I, where we're all energy. But then there's the great you. And that is your unique influence that you are putting onto this world. So If we are all one, then then everyone is also a you, an individuality. We are individually a collective. It's kind of like what makes up our bodies, and don't know why it keeps doing that. It's kind of like how our bodies are millions of DNA and cells and all this kind of stuff, and all of that creates a you. So all of the individualness creates the I-ness. And so I think I is important. I think you is important. And I think sometimes we get caught up in the ego, but the ego and the you are not necessarily the same. The you is who you are in this fleshy body, what runs through your head, the crazy thoughts you have, the uniqueness that makes you, what makes someone love you and not them. One day we're gonna work on that a little bit. We're gonna flesh out. So you guys, we'll do an evening show. We'll flesh out the difference between the universal I, where we're all one, and the unique you, where you are a special, unique, one of a kind, never before seen, never seen again, unique snowflake in the most spectacular way possible. And how, because you're a unique snowflake, you also are part of the snow pact. So the unique you-ness combined with the complete oneness. Let's remember that one. The unique you-ness with the complete oneness. It'll be a tough one for me to remember. I'll have to remember about 33 minutes in, 32:50 in. And these are things that as I'm working outside, as I'm working with bunnies, and as I'm doing things, these are just things that cross my mind. Because I know some people like to know what other people think about on a day-to-day basis. And this is the kind of stuff I think about on a beautiful Saturday, snowy Saturday, when we're waiting for the snow to arrive and bury us. Maybe not bury us, maybe that's being a little hyperbolic, but we're waiting for the snow to come in and turn everything to more of a snowy wonderland. I kind of like it though. It would be for a skiing day, those folks that were up there tubing and skiing, it would be a great tubing and skiing day, right? Because of how lovely it is. The gimbal is definitely, you guys get to do the you guys get to enjoy the ghetto lean of gimbals right now. By the way, guys, oh, hold on. Okay. If you guys happen to be watching this on TikTok, and we know that TikTok is going away, but if you happen to be watching this on TikTok and you like this kind of stuff, you can see down in the corner, you'll see there is DLive. So you have DLive, Twitch, and Kick. On all of those, it's X Dr. Firefly. If you want to watch this on the YouTubes, it's X Dr. Firefly Mavis. So Mavis is Mavis. So my X Dr. Firefly on YouTube is something different. It's still me, but it is something different. But this is, we're just gonna have to go with the ghetto lean again today, guys. I don't know. I did, for the new year, I did order a new gimbal. So hopefully we have less of this issues. I did, it's been a long time, but I actually bought a real one this time. So I usually buy some of the other off brands to save a little money, because most of the time they're pretty decent. But I have noticed, so we've been doing Let's Feed the Chickens, and we've been streaming, and we've been doing this for 5, 6, 7, 8 years now. And I've probably have 5 gimbals. This one coming will be the 6th. So we will see about buying high quality gimbals, if that makes any difference, or if it doesn't. If the gimbal is a gimbal is a gimbal. Hopefully not, but we are going to find out. So what? Oh, did we lose another chicken? In that cage? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What'd you say? Yeah, bunnies are water and fed. Bunnies are fed and watered. I'm gonna walk over and check on Sylvia for a second. Do you need me to help you with anything else in here before we do the blankets and such? Okay. Oh, for those that guys want to know, in the barn, it is, you guys can see that. Is there any way we can turn it around so you can see it? Ah, there we go. It is 41 in here. So 89 humidity, though. That's what's bad. Have to figure out how to address that humidity. But it's also very humid outside right now, so maybe that is something else that we just have to deal with. So I want to walk over here. We're going to check on Miss Sylvia again. I want to make sure she drank all of her water. She drank most of it. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little walk before I go finish helping Lisa get all of that finished. I got my overalls backwards. Yeah, so we're gonna walk down over here. What's cool is I'm gonna show you down over here in the spring, one of our new locations. Spin around. We are going to right down in there. I'm going to be putting in, that's going to be our new like regular fireplace pit where we're going to do fireside chats and just have a nice like comfy fire pit. But I kind of wanted it tucked away up here because I have some plans for this area up here. So years ago, this was the top of the disc golf course. And then there's been gardens up here. And there's been some other things that's gone up here. So we're just going to walk up here. We're going to do a quick turnaround so I can show you guys what I want to do. And then we will, so I need to also build the chicken shrine because that's something else. So right through here, we're going to put the fire pit's going to be right over there. We're going to clean out this area so we can do some more forest gardening. And I'm going to, probably this year, I'm going to put chickens and such up here. And then next year, we're going to turn this into gardens up here. We at one point we're going to build a house here, but I have since changed that concept. I think I'm just going to build a house all the way out at the pond, and instead of doing the hybrid of half on grid, half off, we're just going to focus on completely off grid. That is a few years away, of course, but that is on tap for the future, because when we build that off grid house, that will be designed for workshops and to teach people, and so other people can get hands-on experience doing that as well. So also, those that want to find different ways to support us, we will be starting a tea business this year. So we are going to be growing our own herbs, and we are going to be drying them. Part of the reason why one of our big projects is a solar-powered food dehydrator. But we're going to be growing our own herbs, and we are going to be making teas from them. So I will have varieties of teas, some super tasty teas, some teas for health benefits. And we're going to hopefully know, not hopefully, we're going to know where all the tea is sourced from. So we're going to start off with doing what we can here on the farm, but we're also going to be adding in teas that our friends grow or our friends process. So that is something that will be in the very near future as well. Well, as much as I'd like to ramble on and keep going, I think I'm going to let you guys go. So we have our ducks and our other ducks over here. Let's go look at the pond real fast. But I think we're gonna go get everybody in the barn, get the barn buttoned up and ready to go for the snow that's coming. You can see the ducks. My sandbags are holding up pretty well. So we're gonna go get that done, and so anyways, guys, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for all the good stuff, and I look forward to seeing you guys possibly tomorrow, if not tomorrow, in the very near future. If you like this kind of stuff, please follow me, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you want to join the Discord, discord.gg/xfactorfirefly is the Discord where we talk about this kind of stuff all the time and lots of other stuff. Anyways, friends, it's Doc. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Till tomorrow, adios.